A little bit of swing back into the right-hander. Runs, first boundary of the day. Lovely stroke.
Let me tell you, this stroke is going to do world of good.
That's pulled away. Pulled away and all the way.
It seemed like he was waiting for the short pitch delivery. Series. Right from the middle of the bat, he was well in control. Gurbaz.
It's around chest high. With a good bouncer, you get above shoulder high, above head high. That's where the batter loses control of the face of the bat. But as soon as it's chest high, he can be...
How stiff he is in his stance. Oh, that is good from Gurbaz. Just using the angle, helping the ball on its way.
Pulled again. Nearly a very similar result, but he was onto this quickly because it wasn't that short. Bowled. Very well bowled. So recovers. But an expensive over, 15 from it, 29 without loss.
Yeah, there is a huge difference.
Also got away with it again. He cleared his legs so far there, he was almost playing a different game.
And every kind of DRS today. That's nice.
A good shot. Yes, sorry, that's a great shot. Didn't get high. Kept the bat on top of it, kept it down, hit it beautifully. And the boundary, it's 45 without loss after 9. That is a good sweep shot. I think there was an element of, well, not playing the one with the straight bat too well. Let's think about the sweep shot. A little shorter, that's a good pull shot. Good enough to split the gap between the two men in the deep. Good enough to find the boundary.
Sweep has been a favorite stroke, and he picks up a boundary. Buzz drives, gets a run. Half century for Gurbaz. Will be applauded by his teammates. A brilliant innings under pressure. Looking for redemption, he has provided the kind of redemption that Afghanistan required. Though slowest of his half centuries from Pakistan, but down the track. Tremendous stroke. It's gone for 6.
That is a very strong intent shown from Rahmanullah Gurbaz. Look at this. Follows the ball through and plays it high and handsome. I can't stop but think about Ravichandran Ashwin saying that he used to bowl to Virender Sehwag, and Sehwag would say that I do not even, bother.
The bowler especially. So a huge shot by Rahmanullah Gurbaz, dragged down by Usama. And that went a long way. A massive stroke to a settled batsman like Gurbaz. He's not going to miss out. A brilliant maximum.
To spin, but here he uses his feet the other way. Just a little push off the front foot so that he can clear his left-hand side. Gets a good swing of the bat. He doesn't hit small sixes either, Rahmanullah Gurbaz. He hits them a long way.
Self. 1 or 2 wickets. We are in the game. That's outside edge, deliberately played by Ibrahim Zadran and goes for a boundary. This outfield value for stroke is the maximum.
Oh, that's just lofted over mid-wicket and way for 4. That is some stroke by Zadran. The boundaries are so big, and this is a poor delivery and gets the treatment. Gets the treatment. 10 off 2 deliveries. This is just what Zadran would have wanted.
The boundary delivery was full. Change of field means that the bowler with mid on up cannot bowl anything full. Ibrahim Zadran just hanging in the back foot, probably expecting it to be slightly shorter, and that was very, very short and ample time to go over mid-wicket. This is good batting.
Catcher!
Oh, he's placed this very, very well. Beware the injured man, they say. Oh yes, this is a good stroke. Too much work for third man to do. And that'll be 50. Not his most fluent innings, but a very important one nevertheless.
Well played, young man. Worked really hard. Did mention about it's not the most fluent, but most effective, I should say.
That's a thick edge, but it's on its way down to the boundary very, very quickly. That's gone up in the air. It has gone wide of deep square leg. It has gone for 4.
Yeah, you're right.
He's gone for it this time. He's going to have to hurry through. The midfield makes it very, very easy indeed. What an innings this has been. They've come back from the brink. They've come back from a horrible defeat 2 days ago to post 178 without loss for this opening partnership. And Ramanullah Gurbaz has made his 100 with great style, great confidence, great ability. What a magic moment that is for him. You'd know. Oh, that's a good shot. That has gone. Just helped on its way. It's gone a real distance.
Due to that extra cover drive at the first over against Shaheen Shah Afridi, you knew he's going to be here for longer. And that was a big 6 from Ibrahim.
Deception points look right. Oh, what's he done this time? He's managed to find the boundary, scooped it over the man at 45 degrees, but on the edge of the circle. Over there. Chipped over mid-wicket, chipped over wide of long on, had he been there. So successive boundaries and real problems here for Babar Azam, who's wondering what on earth do I have to do? Well, the short ball is dealt with even more emphatically. That is 3 boundaries in a row. Oh, that's guided away very fine. 4 in 4.
And the deft touch, power.
Great shot, great drive into the gap for 4. This is lovely batting. He's finding new angles and he's middling everything now. That's gone past Babar. Big chase for the long on fencer. He's probably not going to catch up. Or has he? Haris Rauf has done fantastically well because it was kind of well left by Babar Azam. It was out of his reach. And now they're going to check whether it was a clean stop or not. There's that slog sweep. Gets it past the man at deep. Shaheen Shah Afridi could only watch it sail across. 1 bounce over the fence for bowlers. That's gone. And chance at long off. Finally a wicket falls. But not before they've done a huge damage here. If the Khar takes a catch.
Direction. Saying that he was doing the right thing, trying to go for the big strokes, trying to maximize the opportunity of try and get the 300. Take nothing away from Ibrahim.
Cut shot, and that's well placed. That really is a great shot. Shaheen Shah Afridi not risking a dive. And 300 is very much on the cards. Once again, head down. He runs hard, Gurbaz. He picks up 2. 150 for Gurbaz. It's been a lot of sweat, a lot of hard work, a lot of class. And it's turning out to be a great innings. An opener getting you a 150 against Pakistan. This is huge. Absolutely huge.
Athletic and out.
Well, there you go. Shaheen Shah Afridi eventually gets his first wicket of the day. But Pakistan, with Shaheen Shah himself, with Rizwan off, there was that little bit of cramp early in the innings. Trying to give himself room, gives it a full swing of the bat. The edge goes straight through to Rizwan. Yes, a very well bowled, and he's given it. Now, was there an inside edge? There was a slight suspicion at the time, but it was slightly in swinging, very straight. Decision is indeed final. So fingers across the ball. Yeah, misses the bat, and it is plumb, isn't it? Absolutely plumb. So batsman would have known, Rashid would have known himself.
Given enough, and he was the one who gave the breakthrough. But there's a thing called commentator's curse, and while we were talking about him, how beautifully he's bowled, he concedes a boundary, and that too of The bat of Mohammad Nabi.
With the arms, shorter, quicker, and equally dispatched. Well, 4 runs come that very different sort of short arm jab. If he hits, and he does, he is out by a distance. Very, very cool head here, because all that's happened is that ball has been dobbed on the offside. There was never a run in it, to be honest. Never a run in it. But you only get away with it if the fielder misses, and Shaheen Shah Afridi.
On the opportunity.
Well, it's a full swing, it's a good edge. If there is such thing as a good edge, that's it. That one has gone over extra cover. It's the right-hander, not the left-hander, who has played the predicted shot, and he's hit it absolutely sweetly. 284 for 4.
The ball.
Well, he's hit that, and he's hit it into the gap just a few yards short of the boundary, so eventually he's guessed right. Naseem Shah takes a bit of pace off. Nabi gets inside it again, and that is just simply taken. Didn't get it to extra cover, got it to Imam on the cover boundary, just took a few steps in, and Pakistan pick up a wicket. First ball of this final over.
They see the back of Mohammad Nabi, and I will need...
Just within the guidelines. Rizwan sort of tries his best to convince everyone that it's not quite a wide. Figures looking very different tonight. But just look at this scorecard. What an effort that was from the opening partnership. Gurbaz, 151. Look at the bowling figures. Very different to the other night where Pakistan bowled out Afghanistan for just 59. So economy rates up, wickets down for Rookie to bowl. First ball is allowed.
It's a huge challenge.
Well, that's one way of dealing with the challenge for Fakhar Zaman. Uses his feet well, gets the pitch, steers it through the gap at extra cover, just evades the extra cover. There's the width. Now that's the width that allows a batsman to get on the front foot, and it's a more cross bat shot than a straight bat shot because of that width. Tonight, that's for sure. Well, that's a heave. That's an ungainly heave, but it's missed the man at short fine leg. Rolls away for 4.
Pulled away from that fielder. Will pick up a boundary.
That's gone into the gap on the pads, and that's his favorite area. Fakhar Zaman is now looking pretty decent.
Batsman off the inside edge, lucky. A streaky boundary for Fakhar.
All that in slanting. Oh yeah, as I was saying, that's the perfect ball to bowl. The in-swinging ball finally does it.
He's trying to gather some momentum. Talking about just changing his line on that occasion. Fuller length once again. Just waiting, no footwork from him. Ball watching. And he's managed to find the gap between bat and pad and hitting the top of it.
Oh, what a way to start the innings. Flowing cover drive. Babar Azam has made that look elegant and ridiculously easy.
Consistent in pace and bounce. This has been turned away. Beautifully placed. Rashid Khan will give it up. A boundary. Full toss and clipped away nicely. Gorgeous stroke from Babar Azam to finish the 11th over. 72 for 1, Pakistan.
That's not a good delivery. Dragged down and put away.
Need to get the 100.
Now that's cut away for 4. This is a good over here for Pakistan.
Yeah, once again, Mohammad Nabi giving too much room.
Babar calls him through, and that will be Imam ul Haq's 18th one-day international 50.
Oh, that's a thick edge. It's all along the ground. It's found the gap. Running away down towards the boundary at third for 4. Of course, even the thick edges count. That's a nice shot. That's a very, very sweet shot indeed. Someone had to do it. Imam has tried, he's looked as though he's trying to do it, but it's Babar Azam who has used his feet beautifully there. Guided it straight over mid-off.
Great bowler.
Oh, that's why the slip was there. That is so beautifully bowled. And here's one of the cruelest ironies of this game of cricket. He's bowled it beautifully, could have got his man out. Instead, what's happening? It is Babar Azam who's gone to his 27th ODI.
Very well. That's in the air, a slow delivery and taken. This is a big wicket to have of Babar Azam, who was looking good.
Delightful cover drive, but here he just loops this. Almost as if for the first time today the ball just sticks in the surface. Heart in the mouth stuff there for a lot more than the Afghan player.
Down the track. Hesitation, run out. Yes, Haji. They have started to celebrate already. Makes a big wicket here for Afghanistan to celebrate.
We have umpire review for around.
He has sold his partner down the river. When you're looking to steal a run, there shouldn't be any stutter.
Okay, thank you. Ready with my decision for the big screen.
Wicket for Afghanistan. Pulls. And that will trickle into the boundary for 4. Gets the ball behind square. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has.
This will release the pressure. And the Pakistani batters, they have decided Rahman is the man they're going to go after.
Straight driven. An authentic straight drive for 4.
Promise. Oh, this is out. This is out. Nabi has got a wicket.
There was no need. There was no need. He was timing the ball so well. He was finding boundaries at will. First delivery, do you think? Agree?
This could be caught. Yes, he's out. Caught on the boundary. Experiment didn't work for Pakistan. Another wicket for Nabi to celebrate.
The batters like an opportunity to get in. They like a few balls to get in before they can accelerate. But he's obviously done what's asked of him, is to take it on, and if he gets out, it's okay. The reverse cup is implemented again, but this...
And gone. This is super stuff from Mujib and Afghanistan. Imamul Haq has been removed from the scene, and Pakistan slumped further.
That was a magnificent delivery, an easy catch. A dolly, a lolly, whatever you say, Alex. Beg your pardon, cover point.
This could be the chance now. When given the chance, if the heart can be lethal. It's a great start to the over. 4 through the offside.
And help the cause. Shots like this will certainly make it easier. That's a boundary. Welcome boundary for Shadab Khan. So that is the problem. 12 now.
Smack straight down the ground, and that will be 4. But this is desperately needed by Pakistan. Sounds good, but it has gone high. And that is well taken. Mohammad Nabi had to make a lot of ground to come in from long on. That went high but had no distance. Was hanging in the air. Tantalising maybe. Needed judging. He judged it well. Kept his head. And the hands were exactly where they needed to be.
Told by the wicketkeeper Gurbaz has really worked. The advice he took, was able to land the ball in the right area, crack the batsman. But what a well-judged catch from Mohammad Nabi to get rid of danger man Iftikhar.
Well, came 20 yards running all the way towards the prize.
There go those levers. But he hasn't got hold of it. The catch is taken. It's Rashid Khan who keeps a cool head at wide mid-wicket. And that is exactly what Afghanistan wanted, exactly what Pakistan did not.
To be very lucky. Pace off, longer boundaries, not many. He's been able to clear the boundary line. And that's where Shaheen Shah Afridi faltered, not the fielder, not the bowler.
Absolutely, that's good.
Full toss. And it's in the gap. It's going to be through for 4. So that full toss bisects those two men at a backward square leg and a deep mid-wicket. That makes a difference. That makes things change.
You will see your chance.
Oh, another full toss. Oh, that's terrible news for Afghanistan. It's gone for 6. The full toss has... Just check it here. No, I'm sorry, but that should be called no ball as well. It's 6 balls left, 11 runs needed. Oh, Farooqi. Oh, Farooqui, he'd got to in his action. Now at that stage, he hasn't got anywhere near completing it. But Shadab is not watching the bowler. But it's clear to me that Farooqi had this in mind all the way. Yes, it might be game awareness that Shadab needs the strike. He's going to be...
About tongue wagging. That's within the laws.
And he knew that. Now that's been hit well. That's been hit very, very firmly. So Pakistan with just this 1 wicket left with Naseem and Rauf. It's Naseem on deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, long off. Oh, it's gone through the gap at slip. Afghanistan are frustrated almost at the absolute final moment. Pakistan somehow, with just that 1 wicket left, have found a way to win this game, have found a way to keep their record against Afghanistan intact. And Afghanistan, although they can be so proud of everything they've done today, will be so disappointed that right at the final moment, that cruel outside edge denies them victory.
Is the batting first of Pakistan. Fakhr Zaman started well with Imamul Haq and then Babar Azam with 53. And the man of the match for me was Shadab Khan from nowhere. Scored 48 of 35 deliveries, as well as Nabi and Rashid, and Abdul Rahman was very expensive. In the end, 30 extras. That was a disaster trying to defend this score. In the end, 49.5 was just 1 ball to spare. On the toss, batting first, 300 for 5 with Gurbaz and Ibrahim scoring the bulk of the runs. In reply, Pakistan 302 for 9, a nail-biting finish in 49.5 overs, and the visitors, Pakistan, winning by 1 wicket.